finish up reading.
Yeah, yeah. Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the Heavy Metal Book Club on 22 Pounds. We got Dillon Gilbertson, the author of My Neighbor Necromancer. Are we still plugging that for the Ringos, or did they
We're s-
close the
we're still plugging
nominations?
that. No, we're still
Okay,
plugging
so
that for the
so so
Ringos.
go nominate that for many Ringos.
Please,
Um,
please nominate it for the Ringos. We really, really want it, and we love the Ringos, and it would be a great honor to even be considered for it. So we would greatly appreciate it.
I
Yeah.
gotta be honest, I didn't nominate it in all of the categories that it was up for.
I mean,
Just because some of
I,
them I went, but it's up
yeah,
against this.
yeah. It's unfair. I mean, we want you to do it for all of them, but we want you to nominate the comics that you think best deserve it.
I,
And
I
so
made
we
certain that I nominated it and each of you,
there we go. I'll take it. I'll take that.
but not in every available category. Too many good comics,
Yeah.
and I've read too many of them. This is why Matt had his neighbors do it because they hadn't read any other comics. He said, "Here, read this. Now nominate it for stuff."
Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Matt's neighbors.
And they said, do we actually have to read it?" And he's like, "Ah, it's up to you, but it's really
Nah.
good."
I don't, you do whatever you want.
That's
As long
funny.
as you go nominated, I don't really have anything to say about it.
So, our second anniversary edition of Heavy Metal, which means that we've been doing this for more than 2 years because we've done all 24 up to here. Plus,
Correct.
we did what? The last six,
Fish, yeah. Oh,
I think. Forget if we started with 315 or 316 through 32. Well, and I don't remember if we actually got 320 in a timely manner. Did we ever do 320? I had to go find that out at some point. Hopefully soon. And listeners may even have it because they had a wonderful Kickstarter experience where they managed to get it to stores faster than they got it to all of their many, 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 many backers. Um, because their backers had,
Person.
well, I kind of understand it because their
It
backers
was a
had like
joke. A joke.
complicated orders. Lots of people ordered extra stuff. So Dylan can talk about that sort of fulfillment. It takes more time when you got to go, oh, we need to put this and this and this in a
Yeah.
box. And they offered so many things from their warehouse that, like,
Right.
I'm
I
certain
still
that they
refer to
wound
what
up
I
with.
said. It was
Yeah.
a joke.
Though, to be honest, they could have started setting up the boxes with everything but the new issue in it
And
way early. But I guess they need to have the space. So that
sometimes
could
things
be
get
an
away from
issue.
you.
Yeah.
It wasn't really a
Yeah,
judgment. I am super happy for them. I'm glad that they got
I
it
am
out
too.
to,
I do kind of
to
wish they'd
comic
gotten us a
books or
PDF.
comic book stores. Go check it out at your local or yeah, your LCS. I was about to say your local LCS, but that doesn't make
Right.
sense. Mm.
Your local comic shop.
Go down to your local ATM machine and then go to your local LCS. Yeah. Go down to your local automated ATM machine. There you go.
So
All right, let's
this
dig in.
color, this color's trippy. It's like the bottle city of Candor, only it's a brain.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be a sweet idea for Brainiac to do, or like a just sweet idea for a
Yeah.
story, is if you just like create a neural network between all the bottled cities and create a bigger, better Brainiac. Damn.
Well, now
That
you
is
have
the
your pitch if
DC
Marie
comic.
Javens ever comes calling. Yeah.
That's right. If they don't just steal it from you off of this. That's true. Well, I mean, legally they can't listen to this now.
Well,
Sorry, I just lost you listeners that work at DC.
that's true. That's true. And like I know that at least a couple of them follow us various places and have followed us before I followed them even. So like
Hmm.
please don't steal the idea from Dylan. Hire him instead.
Please.
So I don't know. I came up with the idea. You just fleshed it
Hmm.
out.
Yeah, well, I'll
So
pay
I
you in
better get a
exposure.
thank you.
I'll pay you in exposure.
So I'm wondering, is he like controlling something with his tongue,
I
or is he
don't
getting
know.
shock treatment with his tongue?
I think
Or
his tongue's
worse
being
yet, is
completely
he
tricked.
having to taste all of the various tastes of the city with his tongue?
I didn't even go there, but okay,
Well,
sure.
there's a thing going into his nose too. I mean, is he having to deal with all of the sensory stuff
How do
from
we
the
know it's
bottled
not the other
city?
way around and the city doesn't have to deal with all the sensory stuff from his nose and tongue?
I mean, that is also possible. So,
Hmm.
has anybody ever explored that? Is anybody a big enough DC fan to know how is waste expelled from the bottled city of Candor?
That's a great question. Very great question.
I
I
imagine
mean, do
it's
they
like
have
Star
tech to
Trek,
deal with it, or
where all the waste ends up becoming your food again.
does Superman have to go in with one of those little vacuums like you use with your fish tank?
I mean, Candor was a pretty technologically advanced city, right? They probably figured out some way to recycle all of their waste and just do
Okay.
something useful with it, right?
Yeah, I mean, couldn't they just like, yeah, never mind. Anyway, create waste management plants,
They could. They could. Now, the one thing that I think is
they
interesting,
still
though,
need food, I assume.
is that some of these buildings go through the dome. How does that work?
Pretty good.
It's all right.
Is it a tight seal around them?
I would hope so.
I imagine the dome is more like a force field.
Okay.
You don't actually need to be within the dome to be protected by it while you're in the dome. And,
Okay.
you can't walk out on like, like on those parts that are outside the dome. That would just be like going into the vacuum of space. But you can walk up them.
Okay. But how did they like manufacture them? Did they have to manufacture them at some point in atmosphere? Or did they do it with like spaceships? I mean, I'm now very, very, very curious about the engineering involved
I
in
might
this.
venture to
Dome
say
and
that
with the
it's a false perspective and that it's all the city is actually behind the glass dome head.
there you go. It's actually just like a partial visor up atop his head.
Yeah,
That's
or
it.
or the head and face itself is just it's just a 2D facade. Like it's like a Roadrunner Coyote situation. They put it up there to trick people into thinking there's this crazy head in space, but really it's just a cardboard cutout. Nailed it.
Otherwise, I think you're just asking too difficult of questions for this group at this time.
I think
Yeah.
I think they're
Yeah.
just trying to make this city look scary enough to keep Galactus away.
Huh? Well, they could just have Squirrel Girl come.
I
She
mean,
could
I
help them
think
find the planet of nuts.
There you
I
go.
think they wanted a cover that looked heavy metal, and this is what came to mind.
That's fair.
Nosferatu. That
Who's
movie came
cover?
out apparently around this time, the time that this comic did.
Nosferatu.
Does anybody know Clyde Caldwell?
Not
Nope.
personally.
It's Clyde Caldwell that did that cover. No, Clyde Caldwell. Yep, the Klaus Kinski Nosferatu came out at around this time. I do love this. It reminds me of
Some giant looking thing.
well the rock creature in Neverending Story.
Yeah, the
Hmm.
Rock Eaters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So stone giant looking thing.
Like
Yeah.
when the baby Rock Eater grows up to be like a rebellious teen.
It is cool. And I like I don't quite know what's going on over here because the text is over it. But there
Yeah,
seems to be some sort of hang glider-ish thing.
yeah, like the Northern Air Temple or something.
Yeah. Northern Air Temple.
Then
I didn't understand, but
I did not either.
okay.
It's just a weird pinup.
Yeah, pretty much. I think it's trying to tell you not to mess with that girl.
I was also a fan. Did it tell us who did the art on 25? Of course not. Do the art on this page. This one's pretty cool too.
The tie-dye with some
Right,
charcoal sketch of a face.
right.
Pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Oh wait, it's up here. Robert K.
Coral fungus.
Grove, something like that. Yeah, I like the way the tie dye made it look like an afro.
Mhm.
Robert K. LaRose.
Rose.
Lerose. With
And
both the
then
L and the R being capital.
our guy got out of the box and found a
And
sword
then found a friend.
and climbed up.
The friend that he finds, Jadar.
Oh no,
This
I meant the sword.
I thought you were saying this is the friend he
I,
finds, Jadar.
I got. I'm
Yeah,
with you, Dylan.
yeah, yeah. But this Jadar is a character from something else. I don't know who ripped off who or who borrowed from who, but like this character design is in something else, and I hate that I can't. It's hurting my
I,
brain that I can't think
I
of
thought
where.
we'd seen it earlier.
We did
No,
see.
I mean like not just in Sinbad. Like I think he
Okay.
exists elsewhere. But
I do like
Not
that he
Aladdin you're
sliced him in
thinking
half.
of, is it?
no, like when Jafar is his creepy old man form.
Yeah.
No, 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 no.
Okay.
I do like that he slices him in half, but he's still coming at him.
Talk about a cliffhanger ending.
Yeah,
Yeah, he used his friend to,
His name's Jadar, Peter, please.
to dissuade Jadar. You keep mentioning Jadar like that's his current friend.
it was a very short story.
Yes, it
And
was
then the Enki Bilal story was weird.
Going
very.
me.
It was weird, but I enjoyed it.
I like the design of this robot suit dude thing that was in the
I
muck.
think it's just supposed to be a robot if you like
Oh,
read it, but
it's a
He's got
half robot, half
got,
man.
got human
yeah.
legs.
I know that they merged it with a man.
But it's the dumb one of the siblings because it got human legs, but not a human head.
Mhm.
Whereas his brother's got a human torso and robot legs.
Yeah.
I love how his brother puts on the tuxedo to try to woo the alien.
Yes. This actually cracked me up. I thought this was a hilarious story.
I mean, the
Um,
story itself was a little twisted and wrong and rapey, but if we avoid like more of the words and just like
yeah,
If
no,
we avoid the words.
this guy who's got his robot bottom half, I guess I hardly noticed it was a robot bottom half. I guess that he did sort of mention that too.
yeah,
Uh,
because apparently he and his brother were the children of a robot and a human. But that appears to have been a consensual relationship, whereas he doesn't seem to be going after consent with the blue lady.
Yeah,
yeah, I don't think the blue lady even understands him.
I don't either. But I think it's funny that the robot half kills his brother and then himself because he's like, well, shit, this ain't going to work out at all.
Oh, the robot. I mean, his brother who has the robot top half, keeps having these hearts throughout the entire story, it's pretty obvious that he also has a crush on the blue lady.
Something
Well,
tells me his
see,
hydraulics got going.
I don't think it's an also. I think it's he has a crush on the blue lady, but his brother is only talking about the need to see if they can cross-pollinate across.
Okay, however you want to put it.
uh, Cosmic miscegenation of a human and an extraterrestrial. So I'm pleased to see that you, my blue lady, are perfectly constructed for such an experiment. It's a real exciting prospect. Here's what I suggest. You
Mhm.
and me form a, how shall I say, sexual union. That is, connection.
Yeah, I don't know. This guy looks like a total doofus, and this
He
feels
does.
like his doofus way of saying things. So I completely agree that it's not above the board because it's not.
And the
But
robot brothers like, or the robot top is like, no, we're just gonna. But then her boyfriend comes and his heart breaks. So we have a robot suicide,
Yep.
and the blue people live happily ever after.
Ain't it just the way? Those Disney
and
looking adults.
everybody else died because the robot didn't land the ship proper. The
Right.
robot top didn't land the ship properly.
Tale as old as time.
I do wish that the robot top brother had managed to.
Oh, did anybody else notice that the blue people have Mickey Mouse ears? One
Mhm.
of
Yeah,
them
I was
looks
just, I
more
was,
Mickey
yeah.
I
Mouse
did.
ear.
It's
Oh,
like
that's
Mickey and
more
Goofy,
yeah,
With
or
devil tails, but they're blue.
yeah, there you go.
and
And they're all naked,
they wear living stoles of lizardish things.
which also seem to help them with things.
Weird ass story.
Mhm.
It
There was
was.
a lot of weird ones in this issue.
Yeah. This one,
Uh,
full disclosure, I didn't read this one because I couldn't read it.
I I
I
read
just,
it.
it did.
So sometimes you can take a piece of a story, drop it in as like it's a standalone thing, and it works awesome. I feel like that's what this is, and it doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I think that like we're supposed to pick up on the fact that this one guy is completely okay with all of his um
Ruin whatever.
crew and guests
Yeah.
dying because he's going to tie himself to the mast and watch the end of their planet,
right.
and then they're just going to float off into. So like he took them off on this pleasure cruise and didn't tell them that the world was going to end about the time they got there.
Out back or whatever.
Not entirely certain why he felt the need to tie himself to the mast. Um,
I felt
Just so
like
you
they
could have
were
that epic ending shot.
well, it's
The
that whole
skeleton is still tied to
the
the mast.
Odyssey ties himself to the mast. We can't stop what's in motion.
yeah, that's possible.
Uh, I mean, it definitely seemed like they went on this cruise and, it got to be 3 months later and they were coming back towards where they were coming to. And they were low on all sorts of supplies. And then,
He's like, yeah, no problem.
But plenty of cyanide to go around.
All right.
And then everybody but him was dead before the world blew up.
Hmm.
I don't know.
It is some epic artwork.
It is.
Good
Great
looking
artwork.
ship. I'll give it that.
I
I like the
particularly
last
like the panel
page,
at the
yeah.
bottom here where you're seeing the planet explode
Hmm.
Yeah,
with the
panels are
ship in the foreground and him slumped over because he's drunk
Yeah.
as wine.
Honestly, the artwork is the only reason I read this story.
I mean, the story itself is kind of, I mean, I guess it's supposed to be some sort of like rich people are destroying the earth and just partying till the end. And sure, but the artwork's the best part.
Hmm. Agreed.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. The text of it isn't particularly guiding enough that it's useful.
Yeah.
No, it's
I almost wonder if you didn't have nearly as much of it or had none of it.
yeah, I think they probably could have done less but more guided. Um and or done like nothing until this end part.
Maybe. The only thing that I would not have picked up on, well, maybe I would have picked up on, as long as they kept the text on the letter
Right.
where it said zero grains, none,
Right.
blah blah blah.
Howard Chaykin and Len Wein. This art is amazing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
The layouts are amazing. I
Yeah.
love this story.
I always love me some Faust, some good Faust story.
Yeah. I love this
I really like
page.
the art. Kind of like the story. It ends weird.
That is true.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's like I don't even know. I mean, I don't need to jump ahead of us, but
Well, he's given the opportunity to I
no,
mean, he
I
has this
got what he was given. Like, yes, he's given her an
right.
opportunity to sort of share this dream that she has that he saw for a moment the night before, right? Which all makes sense. But because I don't have any context around the story, I don't know that I really understand his choice. It's just sort of a choice, right?
Yeah, and he's kind of a simp for being like, "Oh, I had sex with her once. I'm in love."
Right. There's also that. I mean, I get sort of why he is like, I'll go be the valiant hero, but
Yeah, I think all along though, he strikes me as kind of the um like, oh, it amuses me to be the valiant hero. And oh, you want to reward me? Sure. We're in my TARDIS carriage.
Yeah, yeah.
And you wanna like have crazy wild sex in my TARDIS carriage? I'm down for that. And then it's like, wait a minute, you fucking drugged me.
I suppose I could oblige you. Wait a minute. Yeah,
So like on one level, he's out for revenge when he goes to find her.
could be.
Well, I don't know who he's out for revenge against, but he knows he's been drugged. He's not happy. He kills people to get in.
I, if he's such an all-powerful warlock, don't you think he would have been able to detect the poison or the drugs
But
in his
is
own
it
TARDIS?
Drugs are sneaky, dude.
I
was he
guess.
described as a warlock or
Yeah,
just a
Yeah,
he was
warlock at
okay?
large
described as a
even.
warlock.
Yeah, I see.
He's a big one even.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, he strikes me as a John Constantine type.
And John
He's not big
Constantine,
on personal responsibility.
yeah, you can qualify John Constantine as a warlock for sure.
sure. I was just like, but John Constantine, you have the whole John Constantine stories, right?
Mhm.
The
No,
cancer, the cigarettes.
you don't get a short story, and like, I'm not dissing on the story anyway. It's just, again, you come to this sort of end, and it's like, I don't have any context for it going either way, really. Like, the who is this guy? This guy at the end who's talking about Lotus.
Well, it does look like there are more stories than this, though. Because as I look it up, it looks like he started,
So
says
that's
his first
fine. Like
appearance was
maybe
in
maybe this is a thing where this is the first story,
Star Reach issue 5 in 1976. So this is like the first,
the first of them,
no, this is like the first one that popped into
heavy metal.
heavy metal.
Okay. Well, yeah, but so my point isn't that it's good or bad. My point is it feels like I don't really understand this decision because it's not really outlined in this comic. Um, so either way, it would feel like kind of
So
a
it might actually be
yeah,
the second story of his.
sure.
I
But
I found it elsewhere.
my point is if there are other stories about this warlock, kind of around it, maybe there's more to be understood about this warlock. But right now
Yeah.
it's like, hey, someone random warlock, saves some woman from, a bunch of guys who are trying to like kidnap her, kind of, and then,
Yeah.
reaps the rewards because they go into his moving home, and she's like, "Oh, you saved me. My life is yours." And he says, "Nope, you don't have to like serve me." She's like, "But please let me like at least like reward you." And he's like, "Okay, fine, whatever, right?" And beautiful sex scene, great, love the page. And then he wakes up and he's like, "Oh, she drugged me." Yeah. And I know we've talked about like all of this, but my point is like, and then he goes on some, revenge streak to go find her, and we don't really know whether his intentions are, I'm gonna go save her. It sounds kind of like that's his intentions, because he's like, but at the same time, it's like I was drugged, so it's like, does he have other intentions? And then he goes off, and yeah, you're absolutely right, does a whole bunch of breaking and entering and fighting guys and leaving heaps of what appears to be blood in his wake. And gets to the end and he talks to this guy, and this guy's like, this isn't what you think it is. And, we have to take it, and then we find out that, she's actually old. I think that's what they're trying to say.
Yeah.
Broken. I don't know.
She'd used a potion to make herself appear younger.
Right.
She's an old woman. There's a similar trope to this in the Inkle, where a woman which I don't
And
remember. I think that came
and
after,
this all
but
happens over the course of uh 1, 2, I want to say 6 pages, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages. So, you know, not a small amount of pages as far as heavy metal goes, but I don't know anything about him as a character other than everything he's done in the story. And again, I feel like from what I know, even as I was reading this, from what I knew, and as I started, you know, understanding like, oh, this is actually some sort of illusion or something like that. I'm not saying like an actual illusion, but you get what I mean. It's a farce of some sort. I'm like, either way this goes, it's not gonna make much sense to me. So
no, I understand. I guess what I'm saying is that I'm not the way it's set up, it struck me as whether or not there were other things out there already, we were supposed to think of it as a
part of, sure.
well, what's the word I'm looking for? A recurring character.
Yeah. And then that, like as I said, if that's the
You know,
case,
you weren't supposed to know all of his story here. You were supposed to like, I mean, I
right.
think
And I think
of, go ahead.
I think I agree with you. If that's the case, I think that's great. Otherwise, if that's not the case, I'm not even sure I would have had him make a decision in the strip.
Right.
It's just my opinion.
No, I think it reminds me of, I mean, in terms of the guts of the characters, Gideon Faust obviously feels a lot John Constantine, but in terms of the story, it actually reminds me a lot of old Parker novels or um, current Reckless books from Brubaker and Phillips, where they have these really well developed characters, except that you don't know, you are only seeing the part that matters for this story. And like
Mhm.
the more stories of theirs you read, the better you get to know them. But like they don't spend time with, oh, let's tell you about Gideon Faust. It's just
Sure.
boom.
Yeah, and again, if that's the case, that's great.
Yeah.
I mean, if we see more about this character some other time in heavy metal, that would be great. I'm just
There is one more. I went and did research.
cool. So that'll be cool. Maybe that
Reappears
will
in
help.
1982, so it'll be a while.
It'll be a
But
long while, and by that point, I'll have forgotten about this almost for sure. But
I bet you will wind up remembering again.
maybe.
This, at least to me, this is one that I mean, but I'm a massive Howard Chaykin fan. Um,
So
this feels
you'll
like
probably
one that I will be going, oh yeah,
there you go.
there's that character again. And or
Hmm.
I'll skip ahead just to read it
Well, that's a whole nother ordeal.
because again, I like Howard Chaykin. Um,
Yeah.
I have, he's fallen into. I don't want to say strictly because I don't think he ever falls into anything overall, but he's had a more consistent panel style with his more recent work, and I kind of
Mhm.
like the old stuff where he did some really interesting dynamic pages.
Sure, sure.
I mean, I think that the this page could be
Mhm.
my favorite panel.
It's pretty wild, yeah.
Yeah, the whole uh
The sex
fight.
scene's pretty good too.
Yeah, that's true as well.
For that matter, the tea scene is fantastic. You know. I mean, the fact that he essentially every one of these pages is a one panel page, except that it's not.
Panelless panels. I love it.
Right. Um, and it's not like he leads you with the word balloons. I didn't read a single part of it out of order, even
Nope.
though there's lots of moving around in terms of exactly how you're supposed to read it.
Mhm.
You know, this is just a masterfully crafted um
Fair. No, it's really well
story.
done. Because it's not like any any comment I make on it is not that I don't think it's really good. I do. I just,
Why do
know,
you hate this, Peter?
Just tell us how
because I
you
like
feel.
to hate things.
Let it
I'm
out.
just a hater.
That's fair. I get it. Solid argument.
It's all good.
I mean, I also think that like the decision at the end and the pacing of it, where he sits there, he breathes in the lotus, he looks at her, and then he crumples it and says, "Nope, I don't have time for dreams." Is like that's one of the moments where we're getting to know him.
Mhm.
Yeah, I get that.
I mean, there's no more payoff in this story. Um,
No, I mean, it's a decision. And as I said, let me take it back to a step. Not knowing if there's going to be anything more or less is where that decision gets a bit like, okay, like I know something maybe more about him as a character, but it doesn't, I'm not sure it matters, right?
right.
Compared to if there are other stories around the same character,
And
that
I
changes it,
guess
right?
I guess while I get that perspective, I just found the story so well crafted that it just made me want to imagine a world where there was more Gideon Faust. And it didn't matter to me whether there was or not. Does that make sense?
Yeah, well, I came at this with a different sort of view, which was I don't know if this is something that we're going to get more of or if this is a
Right.
one-off
Yeah.
because we've been doing
I
this.
mean, honestly, I thought it was a one-off until I started digging because we started talking about that.
Right,
Because I knew that if there'd been a lot of it, I would have known about it.
right.
Um, I mean, Howard Chaykin's one of my favorite creators, and Len Wein is another tier, but is certainly in a group where I know a lot of his work, and I just couldn't imagine that there would be a significant amount of work with the two of them working together that I had just missed.
Right. And that makes sense.
Mhm.
But yeah,
So I am pleased to discover that there are two more stories to go find and read. Um, but was also very happy with this one as is.
yeah, that's fair.
I'm finding myself really mesmerized by the last four panels, particularly because the fourth is not a panel, it's going back into the page and has the crosses and the staff and, you know, yeah,
My favorite thing about this page is the little alligator dude.
I like that too.
I don't
Yeah,
know what the hell that, I don't know what the hell that is, but I want it.
yeah, yeah.
It's from the Emperor's
Chair.
Chair, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I never caught that.
See?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. He looks like just a little dude that they just drew in there. He doesn't look like he's attached to the chair right there.
Yeah.
Well, it
But
doesn't exactly look like a chair right there either. That's
It's
the other
because
side.
the word balloon is cutting off the edge of the chair.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Airtight Garage goes country and western.
This was a tough one to read.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah. Yep, yep.
Setter Bombeek, who been voiced. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was supposed to mean either.
Some 19.
Other than later they explain that Vorst is something not good.
But I also think it's cool that, Mobius did, because Mobius was known for his, as Jean Girard was known for his Westerns, and adopted Mobius when he started messing around with sci-fi. So it's kind of cool that like we've got this like Lieutenant Blueberry interlude, only it's like the Hawaiian shirt guy falls into the
Mhm.
Old West.
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
I was getting flashbacks to 1996 on this story, and I was like, I don't know if I like this.
That's exactly what I was feeling.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Um,
much
yeah.
better art.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's
it is much better art. The whole having me try to read things that I don't even know what the heck they mean is tough. In this case, it feels like they actually don't mean anything compared to
Yeah.
1996, where they were so slurred that,
It almost makes me wonder if they're in a different language that we're supposed to translate, but it's certainly not supposed to be a language I think that he understands. Talks about the transmitter being screwed up.
yeah, I don't, I mean, I don't know a ton of languages, so it's possible that that is an actual language.
And only the woman knows where he's from.
But it's funny because when you get to the second part of this story, it's like the language flips.
Right. Well, we'll get there in a while.
Hmm.
We'll look at it then. Strange Mission by Mr. Picado. There's super cool art.
I like this
Lots
tree
of
panel
them.
a lot.
The tree panel is pretty good.
Yeah.
The whole, the whole somebody's in a tree, in that tree, and then hit some sort of button, and then
Button
suddenly,
on the branch. Yeah.
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 suddenly there's a iceberg out of nowhere. That made no sense to me, but whatever.
I mean, it's one hell of a security measure.
Hmm.
Yeah, apparently.
You don't have one of those? But everybody did.
No, I forgot to build one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Didn't get that DIY craft kit.
Yep.
Build your own super iceberg.
It's an interesting little introduction
And
page.
this is the one that I read and kind of wish that I hadn't because it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
Except that, oh, we can change. We don't have to hate each other. Maybe we can be boyfriend and girlfriend.
Good on them for finding that out.
I can wait, and so can she. The universe will contract until it is like it was the beginning, a single point in space. We will both be there in that single point, and we won't be able to run away from each other, is how it ends.
Uh, sounds less nice
Yeah, that
and
doesn't sound as nice at
terrifying.
all.
Well, they're like godlike beings that can shapeshift and move through space and spent a lot of time hating each other and attacking each other, and then he started to have feelings for her, and she hasn't quite said that she has feelings for him, but has acknowledged that things can change, and yeah,
Got it.
yeah. The writing on Alien was just that, writing about a movie that hadn't come out
Mhm.
yet.
That was really
We got
all
to
it
see
was,
some cool
wasn't
pictures.
it? Yep.
Yep.
And like, listen, space jockey content is content I think that is poorly represented and is underproduced. I love everything about the concept of the space jockey in Aliens. But that said, like all this was just some neat pictures of the space jockey.
Right.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed all the pictures. I didn't even read it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, and like, let me rephrase. If we were in April of 1979,
It would be incredible. I would
Yeah.
dig this.
and
Oh,
and
I would
and,
eat this
and the
up
movie
so
hadn't come
fast.
out yet, and
Yes.
we were
Mhm.
excitedly waiting for it, this would be awesome.
Right.
We're not, and therefore it's like, okay, really cool pictures. Both the actual movie stills and the art created by the heavy metal people that got to go
Yep.
See the
see the movie,
movie.
visit the, whatever.
Yep.
It actually does have me like kind of looking forward to the adaptation that apparently we're gonna get too.
Yeah,
Um,
no. No, I'm
so
not. I think it's great. I just
yeah,
literally all I did with this, and again, I think I said even before we started that, I hadn't read any of the prose this time. I just didn't have time for it.
all
But
right.
um
That's my bad.
nah, you're fine, Dylan. I recently I've
We
been
we don't read the prose half the time anyway, Dylan.
yeah,
Right.
I've been getting, into
This is a comic book podcast.
Mm.
but like, like did I thoroughly enjoy the pictures on these pages? Yes. Are you absolutely right that having seen the actual movie Alien already, and there not really being any sort of like fun little story associated with this or anything like that? I mean, there's probably a fun little story of like, people seeing Alien and bring these designs and stuff back, right? But um is it a story that particularly would interest me today with Alien out and so much, information on Alien already present and all of its what now six sequels or something like that? Um,
There's only six sequels.
well, I didn't count Alien versus Predator,
I was
so
just about to say, did you count Alien vs. Predator?
Those I think might technically be prequels, so he's still
yeah,
technically correct.
fair enough. I was just counting the movies that were like pretty much strictly Alien. It might actually be seven. Now
Those
that I
who
think,
there's
because I also forgot
two,
Prometheus.
uh
I've only actually seen the first one.
three, uh
Seriously?
Yeah.
You should watch the second one.
But with Alien versus Predator, there's nine additional
So,
movies.
so I'm gonna also say this because, like, I should just get it out there because most people are shocked when I say it. Um, Having seen one Alien movie, that is one more than the number of Terminator movies that I've seen.
all right, all right.
Yeah, I
You
don't
just
know
don't,
how you
you
missed
just
out
don't
on
like
that
James
one.
Cameron, I guess, is what it is.
Pretty much. That's what it sounds like.
I
Hate
am
James Cameron.
not actually the world's hugest James Cameron fan.
That's
Well,
okay.
that's because you haven't seen Aliens or Terminator.
You see the hierarchy of our household because I
Yep.
can tell you that Terminator was on our TVs a lot, or at least I can remember Terminator being on the TV quite a bit.
I believe it,
But
but not in my room.
not even in a room where you were apparently watching it. So
Right. I mean, I think by the time you would have been able to watch it on your own, I would have had a TV in my own room and therefore did most of my TV watching in my room.
Yeah, that's true. That weird
So
TV that would stay on like
all
all
the
night
time
long down the hall from me,
Yeah.
playing Star Wars.
playing whatever the hell you were watching.
Yeah, that's right, because you were across the hall at that point, weren't you?
Yeah.
So
Anyhow,
yeah,
So listen, this story was weird as
I
shit.
now have Bluetooth headphones,
oh, that's
so
good.
so that Kelly doesn't have to listen to me having things on all night
I
long.
am glad to hear that. Poor Kelly.
Well, really,
But you're absolutely
Kelly
right, Dylan. This is,
insisted. Kelly insisted.
There you go.
well, yeah, no, I would imagine that she would.
Yeah,
Good for her speaking out for her mental health.
Yeah.
yes.
Good for her, protecting her sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, but it's also me protecting my sleep.
I'm
So,
not
so,
saying
so,
that
so
it's
yeah.
not.
No, I
I did
understand.
not mean to attack you in
I didn't think
that
you were.
way.
I was just for the listeners out there, like it's the weird my wife needs silence because she's normal and I need noise because I'm autistic. Um
Just to
she's
help you
actually
all
probably on the
out,
spectrum
he
too,
has
but doesn't
needed
have that
noise
issue.
while he has been sleeping for, since as
You
long as I
can
can remember.
remember?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. It's the only way I can quiet my brain enough to actually fall asleep.
There you have it.
So,
Yeah,
how about
absolutely right,
Time
Dylan.
Out by Val
I like Time Out.
Merrick?
I thought this was a
This
great
was
little
a
story.
very
If
weird
there
story.
wasn't a Howard Chaykin story in this would be my favorite story of the
Yep.
um I this page actually, yeah.
Really is
I
woman.
love the splash of color as
It's
she gets
it,
zapped.
yeah, it's a cool transition of a page.
And then
And
like
then it
her
becomes
weirdness in space.
whatever's happening here. Yeah.
Yeah. No, these are all cool. And then I get confused as there's these naked people. That doesn't confuse me.
I'll say
Maybe it should.
as a novice in Taekwondo, I'm an orange belt. I don't mean to brag,
Nice.
but actually I might be a yellow belt. But I'll say that this kick that she gives her to the face looks real strong. That's a
Yeah.
real solid kick.
Uh, uh,
Her torso could be a little bit more upright, but other than that, it's
right.
perfect.
Right. And
Yeah, I'm just
I think the spurt of blood is
Yes.
supposed to indicate that.
Also says that it is a good kick.
Yeah. Uh, she goes down.
if for some odd reason they give
And
her a
then for
gun.
whatever reason,
They
they
give
decide to
her a
go
good.
with
Sorry about the kick to
guns.
the face. Here's a
Yeah.
revolver.
Here's a gun.
Yeah.
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 I mean, we
Apparently, it's
very
not fair for
quickly
you guys to just
established.
fight. So
Yeah.
here's a revolver.
I think
Yeah.
that's what it is. Like you clearly don't know how to defend yourself, so here's
Right.
a gun.
What I was gonna say is we very quickly established with the naked people that I mean, like they kick her to the face, and it's like she has no idea what's gonna happen, and I didn't really feel like we did either. So it's
Right.
like,
Fair enough. Yeah,
oh, there's some sort of aggression going on here.
I'll start shooting
But there
people.
also seems to be some sort of we need to be fair. Because like the guy is like, hold on,
Sure, yeah.
let's give them
Is it we need
Okay,
to be
revolvers.
okay, yeah.
fair, or
I
is
see.
it, hey, I have this idea. It might be more entertaining if.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe, but
Because the
like
woman,
it doesn't work out
yeah,
because
the woman,
Oh
the woman who
God.
kicked her also gets a gun, and then it looks like they're gonna do some Wild West pace-off thing, but she's like, no, fuck that.
the hell with this.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
shoots her in the back. It's
I
like,
don't need to wait for her to turn around.
yeah,
That's a
yep.
good way to lose.
yeah.
And the three guys are like, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the leader guy I think is about to get shot, but then she goes back
She zaps back in front of this
to her
dude.
world and accidentally
Yep.
shoots the guy in the car instead, who's
Yep.
gotten
See it
back
all
into the car at some point because he was
Was it?
getting out of the car.
Do you think it was
Yeah.
accidental?
I mean, I
is
don't
it
know.
Certainly could have
possible
been, I
that she
suppose.
also went a little bit back in time?
That's
That's,
exactly what I
oh,
was.
yeah, okay. Okay.
I don't
So
know.
maybe what this really is she, oh, yeah, no, no, no. She was hit and
Right.
zapped and vanished, and he got out. And then she got the gun, shot the woman in the back, got zapped back, but zapped back a couple seconds earlier, shot the guy so that he went off the road
And
rather
she
than
lived.
hitting her. And now she's
Oh yeah, then
sad.
she's sad about it. Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All right. What a wild, probably 3 seconds of her life.
Yep.
Yeah, essentially. It's
30
like
seconds maybe.
get hit by car, get kicked in head, get handed gun, decide this whole 10 paces thing is for the birds, shoot other woman with gun in back
Point gun at fat leader.
at big fat naked guy, zap back,
Shoot guy
shoot the
coming out of
car
your
driver
car.
instead.
Who apparently, didn't see her.
Right.
I mean, it looks like, sort of a mountain ridge, but
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe he was just taking it too fast, it seems like.
Yeah. And back to Jerry Cornelius.
More garage.
I love the Arzak-ish flying things.
Sure.
Look, Mr. President. Which one's Mr. President?
I'm guessing the one with the weird cross on his head.
Yeah.
Oh, president.
I also love the stringless bow and arrow they use.
Mm.
They can shoot down planes.
And then we're back to the guy who had to talk with the people who didn't know any language.
Well, but remember, the only one that talked in his language before
Was the lady,
was
right?
that woman, and she's the one here.
Yeah, I didn't say that it didn't make sense.
Okay. Okay. Well, I thought earlier we were saying that it might have been flip-flopped, and it doesn't look like it really was as much as
Well, there is this little not text bubble, but text here that's in this, square sort of thing.
Asbo does it, yeah. But I think that's where we're going back in time again. Because this is like a frontier fort.
Sure. Anyhow. Oh, Matt, you were the one who originally made that comment. What was your thoughts?
It was the little details like that where the exposition was in a different language
I,
and we could understand the word balloons.
Yeah, I don't remember if the exposition in the earlier one was in a different language.
but I think it was
So
also
to look
from
at
this
it,
guy's.
well, there was no exposition,
Oh
so
yeah, yeah.
that, doesn't really we can't go one way or the other with it. So that's, I mean, other than, the country and Western interlude, you ain't seen nothing yet. That's the only thing in the exposition bubbles. That's in the title. So, yeah. So, no, I get it. That exposition bubble was very strange. But it's all good art. I agree with that.
I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
it's Mobius.
I mean, yeah, it's a
I
evergreen.
still have no idea where it's been or where it's going, but that's a whole different issue.
All right. So if it's an actual language, it's not one that Google Translate can identify.
Okay. Add the word Mobius after you type it in, not into Google Translate, but just into Google in general, and then see if there's like a Reddit thread or something that.
No, I was just using Google Translate. I wasn't
I see.
using Google. So,
Should
but
show.
I do love the like Hawaiian shirt and the Band-Aid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird Hawaiian shirt because it's not actually a full button down.
Mhm.
No. And then did anybody read Star Crown
No.
Nope.
I
Part
read the
3?
first two mini columns on the first page and then said, yeah, no.
Did you even read Part 2? I thought none of us read Part 2,
I don't think anybody read part
which
2.
was last issue. I think we all struggled through Part 1 and were kind of interested by the end of it, but only by the end of it. And it's like that was a lot of work to get to like 3 interesting paragraphs. I also didn't read the letters this time.
Not either.
I skimmed them enough to go, oh, we're making nitty gritty arguments about stuff. And then I had it on to only connect one-way ticket, which is
That's
another
a good one.
really weird
Mm-hmm.
kind of
Do
story.
you like this woman in a bubble on the
Yeah.
bottom with the tie and
I like
apparently
this
the
really
collar, but
big.
nothing else?
I like this really
Yeah.
big clown looking dude.
I mean, he was definitely very interestingly designed, yes.
I mean, this is just crazy set of, and it's like, oh, I mean, this is essentially like, give us all your money to go to heaven. Only
Right.
heaven is, I don't even know what it is. Oh,
Earth,
well, yes, I do know what it is.
Right.
It's being born.
yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
heaven is
And I love how
birth.
he gives him so many
Yeah.
chances to back out. Like, you can stop
Right.
now, don't have to go.
Right.
It's just born.
No Love Lost was.
It was weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna be loyal to this guy, so I'm gonna have sex with you so that you
Yeah, I
don't
don't want to
have to be
betray
alone.
Alex, so I'm going to have sex with you.
Only it's gonna turn out that this guy is wanting to blow up the world.
Right.
Have you ever heard of Reddit's who's the asshole or whatever?
Oh, am I the asshole?
Yeah, there we go. Am I the asshole?
Yeah.
I think there's an option for everyone here is an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not the woman, but
So like if he hadn't slept with the wife, he might have been able to catch him.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Okay.
It seemed like she wasn't going to tell him anything, so it wasn't until after he slept with her that she
Well,
found.
he didn't ask.
I don't know.
Why are you looking for
They didn't
Alex?
really make it like he was like anything. They just sort of
Yeah.
like there's sort of this blur in time as they're like going through that whole bit.
Yeah.
It's not exactly clear to me that it was like you know everything was super consecutive. It sort of seemed to me like it was like, oh, like, but yeah, I guess there is this one up in the corner where he's kind of gropey. And then she's like, I can't betray Alex. And I guess that look isn't so much of like, I don't know.
But I can distract him.
Yeah, I can distract you with,
Hanky panky.
exactly. Yeah, I have no idea what that look is supposed to be either. I didn't even fully see it in that circle until now.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, oh,
Hmm.
No,
that
now I think she's actually like complicit.
Mhm.
Yeah, it seems like she's actually maybe was interested in doing that.
It's like,
And she can justify it by not betraying Alex. Yeah.
Even though that seems like the type of thing where you'd be betraying somebody
Betray
to do
exactly.
that, but
Yes.
right? Like I'm not saying one way or the other. I'm just, you know. Yeah,
oh,
we
wait a minute, but it's only Linda and the chief of police that get away.
right.
Yep.
Not even the other policeman.
Or Alex.
Nope. Alex
Hmm.
certainly does not get away. I wonder if these are supposed to be hydrogen bombs in this on the right side here and drop down one.
Oh, the negative space there?
Yeah, I mean there's a negative space and then right next to it
I
is
say H. Yeah.
positive
Makes
space with
sense.
H on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's also weird is the ship that comes crashing in the jungle looks exactly like the ship that they leave on. Well, almost.
Well, there's only one model of rocket ship right now.
Never mind. They
Exactly.
don't actually look all
This
that.
isn't Star Wars, dude.
I take
There's
it
only
back.
one
They're
spaceship
actually very
manufacturer
different.
here.
I thought they were the same, so I was like, is this some sort of weird circle? You mean this is not the future, Matt?
I'm just kidding.
It's all good.
I mean, it's the future, but like not very far into the future. This is
Exactly.
like 2001.
I should probably not, sing
Yeah, and
songs.
SpaceX is the only game in town, so all the rockets look the same.
Am I the only one that thought Pyloon was like a low rent den
Yes, I
Yep.
hated it.
with brighter colors?
Yes,
Then
Yeah.
it's 10 mu zen, 10 mu den. It's den
yeah.
ordered from Wish.
The den we have at home.
Yes, den at home.
we have done at home.
Yeah.
This is done at home.
Well, and with loincloths. So
Right.
it's the
Nowhere near the
PG-13
amount
version
of
of
dog.
Den. They're still trying still chasing after removing those loincloths, but they have them
It's almost like the
Mhm.
art is just photoshopped pictures. A lot of them.
before Photoshop.
Right.
This is way pre Photoshop.
Right.
Right?
I
Like that's
mean,
that's a picture of a dude.
that's a picture of a dude. Seriously.
Uh,
That's been edited. Looks like he does have less.
I don't know. I don't know my art well
Yeah.
enough to
A
know
picture
if
of a
there would be
dude
a
that's been
way to.
smoothed and his finger's been removed.
I mean, it could be an
So-
acetate overlay that someone painted on, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was okay. I didn't.
Let's put it this way. Neither the words nor the pictures really engaged me.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of flew through it. I did enjoy our bus.
Yep.
Yes.
I
The
enjoyed the
bus
color.
never
I know where I was with the
fails
bus,
to amuse
but
me.
anyhow, yeah, the bus is pretty nice.
That's just good, solid fun every time.
Do not talk to driver while bus is in motion.
Right. But um uh um
Nah, you can't break the rule, man. Come on.
Can't do it, man.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't make me tap the
we have
phone.
the penultimate chapter of So Beautiful, So Dangerous.
More Woody Allen.
It
Yeah,
was hilarious. I thought it was funny.
I loved this chapter. It was
Pretty funny.
particularly loved it when the old wise men decided to stay.
Stay.
But
No, we're
why?
just gonna stay. It's fine. You go on.
Yes. Okay, you explain it. So there's no answer. Yeah, it's good stuff.
yeah.
I like the last panel of it too.
Yeah, this is one of my more preferred.
I love that White Christmas made all of the alien guards cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, the
Sick robot.
Sisyphus is essentially Galactus, it
Hmm.
seems.
Sick
Yeah.
robot.
So I am definitely looking forward to the conclusion.
Then there's these long-eared dogs, man.
That ad again.
Yeah, I adored the back cover.
Yeah.
I yeah. They're like what?
Rebel soldiers. Yeah.
Yeah.
With steel caps.
Hmm. And she's naked underneath that.
Maybe.
I
It's hard to tell.
mean,
In my world, she is.
I
Well,
was
I
thinking
mean,
it, but I didn't say it. You beat me to the punch. Or I don't know if I was gonna say it, but
yeah. No, I was a fan of the back cover here. What's this one called? It had a cool name too. I was looking at it at the beginning. It's Gidget meets the squirrel dogs from outer space.
Gidget.
that
Squirrel.
sounds like a
Her
story I'd
name
like
was
to
Gidget.
hear, read,
Yeah.
watch, something.
I gotta see if it is actually a thing
Gidget?
or if it's just the picture. It look oh wait a minute.
But be nice if it was something more.
Nah, it looks like it's just the
Also, there was
picture.
a picture past that picture. What was
Yeah,
that?
that was the scanner picture. That's not part of the magazine.
Yeah, it felt very Brubaker Phillips.
Mm.
Right.
Gotcha.
It does look like it's just an image. Somebody will have to go and write the story to go along with it. Uh, so let us uh, let us discuss some awesomeness, some favorites.
Oh, some faves. Favorite.
Iduki. What are we starting with this time?
We normally start. What do we normally start with? We start with ongoing, don't we?
I don't
I'm
There
gonna
know.
say
wasn't a
the
lot of ongoing in this issue.
I'm gonna say the bus.
There you go.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna go So Beautiful, So Dangerous because this is the only episode of So Beautiful, So Dangerous I think I've actually liked. Maybe that's
Uh,
not true. No, that's pretty accurate.
I am also going so beautiful, so dangerous.
I'm going to stick with Sinbad. Short but sweet. Awesome cliffhanger ending.
I think that's a good solid choice. I think all of these are solid choices. I also think there's only like
Those
I
are the
think
old.
those might be the three
no, there's one
Yeah.
more. There's the airtight
Yeah.
garage. We can't forget that.
Oh, okay.
True.
Which eventually I think I'm gonna love again. And right now I'm still it's
Uh,
beautiful every time.
I will love it again when it shows me that I should love it again.
When it deserves
Again,
my love, I will love
Let
it
me
again.
let me rephrase that. I love it, but I'm never gonna choose it until it shows me that I should love it again.
no, I understand and I agree with you. I just, between the fact that it's Mobius and the fact that it has a cult following, I feel like it will at some point.
Fingers crossed.
Obviously. All right. Top story.
Oh, good one.
This is tough. It's a toss up for me between Only Connect, One Way Ticket, and Gideon Faust, Warlock at Large.
Well, I'm definitely doing Gideon Faust, so you can either
Yeah.
double up and possibly double up and join me, or pick the one that I'm not doing.
I'll double up and join you.
Okay.
Am I also gonna do that?
Yeah, triple up.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's gonna make me feel all subconscious or self-conscious about not wanting to choose Gideon Faust.
Maybe.
That's the plan.
That does feel possible at the moment.
Let's find out before I choose anything.
Mhm.
You think Tales of the Legendary Future, the Phantom Ship, is supposed to be an ongoing? They're gonna have more Tales of the Legendary Future. It's just not gonna be the Phantom Ship next time.
I think that's possible.
It's possible. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm
Sure,
gonna
sure,
say
sure, sure.
I'm gonna say only connect.
Only connect.
Yeah.
I'm having a trouble picking any of these like single stories.
It's hard.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I don't dislike them per se.
You could even say the film Alien,
I didn't read that.
but you saw the
Or I can
film.
look at it. I think I'm going to be controversial. I'll go with going native. Uh,
All right.
I thought it was entertaining. I didn't.
Sure.
I know it's a controversial comic in the first place, but it didn't feel like it was trying to like support that
It
dingus, but was
No, I don't know that I think it's completely controversial.
wasn't Howman, so
Yeah.
there you go.
God.
It wasn't
Mickey
actually
Weird.
controversial. It was just a story of weird
I
alien.
mean, the dingus got it first,
the
He
dingus
sure
got it
did.
first.
and at least he put on a tuxedo.
Yep.
Well, he's the only one who actually got it, who didn't self give it to himself.
That's true.
Yep.
Dingus got it first sounds like the best song of a shitty garage punk band.
Yes. Yep. Or
Does
Elm.
anybody know a shitty bot garage punk band that we can suggest this to?
You know, the dingus got it.
Maybe we should just send it to Green Day.
Yeah, and
That
then he could be a
sounded worse now that
companion piece to Nice Guys Finish Last.
yeah.
Dingus got it first.
There you go.
What's next? Panel?
Yep.
I'll choose panels now. No, I know. I know this is big enough.
I'm going with the tie-dye Albert Einstein
Oh God, that one is good. I'm also choosing that one.
because honestly, I read that text because I thought it had to do with the picture, and
No,
it
And
didn't.
then it
And I was
didn't.
oh yeah,
yes. It's like, well, that sucks.
it's really fucking cool.
It
It is.
is.
I love
I love it.
So many good.
Particularly because I actually think the hair makes it look like Einstein, but I think it's more likely to be,
Yeah, I thought it was at first.
it's got more of a straight-laced. Oh.
philosophy professor,
Yeah.
and his mind is blown.
All right.
There you go. I'm gonna go with the back cover. I like a lot of things throughout the issue, but
This
don't
was a
think
hard
I'm
one
going
to
with
pick,
back
favorite
cover.
panel.
Yeah.
Well, I thought about also doing the last page because I really like the Sisyphus picture.
Yeah,
So Sisyphusian.
Yeah,
Sisyphusian. That's funny.
the Sisyphus robot.
Sisyphus robot.
I think I'm gonna have to go with. And it's hard not. I think the only reason I'm not gonna go with a Chaikin is that like picking which page
Yeah.
is too hard.
You know
Yep.
you want to pick the sex scene page.
Well, hell
And
yeah.
and somehow none of us gave any love at all to um time out. So I think I'm gonna go with the 4 panels at the top.
Which
Is that the
include
ones
that
I
little
want?
splat of
Right.
dilation.
That's a phenomenal choice.
Yeah.
Really good
I'm going
choice.
with the 4 panels at the top of page 54.
Good choice.
Because that's just like
Yeah.
the way like you've got your black and white and you literally take the exact pose that she's in from getting hit by the car. I mean, really, it's you see it from the front, you
Yeah.
spin 180 degrees, and it's essentially the exact same pose from the
Yeah,
back,
no,
maybe half a second later.
yeah. I mean, kind of entertainingly and not entirely true, but close to true is they have the first panel and they split the first panel 180 degrees. Then they
Right.
take that panel and they break it up into 2 parts. One where they take her exact pose and make a color transition where like she is a silhouette against a
Right.
flash of blue
Right.
whatever light
Right.
explosion whatever, and then they take the rest of the scene and where they've taken her out entirely, and that is now the last panel.
So yeah, there's a good argument that all 4 panels are taking place simultaneously.
Mhm.
Right.
Uh, yeah, it's mesmerizing. So yep, that's my winner for top 4 panels. And now now for the oh so important. Um, let us take a glance
Preview of
at
for
next week. Yeah.
if we're not reading the new one by next month, which
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, we're gonna have to, I mean, I don't know if they're planning on getting back to monthly.
Oh, I didn't mean that we would be doing monthly in general. I just meant
No. I just
might be.
what I mean is like if they get back to monthly, I don't know if that how we're gonna want to handle whether we're gonna want to try to squeeze in extra episodes sometimes to continue doing old ones or
It will be a discussion for when it happens.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll burn that
Oh
bridge.
no, I understand that it's not like um but I know that the next one's been solicited already.
I thought they
Um
had plans to do one each quarter, though. Did I
I thought that was the
miscall
Metal
that?
Erlant.
Oh. So you're telling me we're gonna have even more new stuff that we have to worry about?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
No,
One thing at a time.
just gonna put these ducks on my ass. rubber ducks.
This is a pretty cool cover.
That is a pretty cool cover.
Oh, we've got a Rick Veitch story.
It's pretty
That's
cool.
cool.
Walt Simonson and Archie Goodwin start Alien.
Wow.
Gil Kane in the Bruce Jones studio with John Pozick doing Star Crown. James Cherry, Marshall Rogers and Mark Arnold. Ben Catcher, Gray Morrow, another Drouet.
Yeah.
Definitely some
26.
Oh,
Chainmail.
yeah.
Hey, look. More Sinbad.
That guy's back. His friend is back.
Oh, look. We're gonna have boobs and lamb toys.
Lamb chop.
Boob chop. Lamb boob.
Boob chop.
God.
Slap chop. Lamb slop.
okay. The opening spread for Alien is pretty cool.
That's fucking
Oh,
cool.
Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm looking
Look
forward
like
to
the
reading
movie of
Alien.
Alien.
I mean, it's just the movie, right?
Yeah.
Anything Walt
It
Simonson
looks like
does,
it's
it
a
does is
remake
good.
of the movie.
Well, yeah.
Some cool looking spaceship.
Collector.
Pluto Cadota.
Looks interesting.
Pluto.
Yeah. Those look pretty interesting. Whatever this page is.
Entropics. It's got some possibilities too. That looks like our oh, what was the one from the old
I know what you're talking about. The women in the
right? This is before Dillon joined us.
Oh,
The
nice.
pirate story from like 315 through 320.
The Dark Ages.
SPU Dolores?
Yes.
that one.
This is like the city in SPU
Oh,
Dolores,
yes,
only
it
not
is.
as
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a long story.
Yeah.
Like half the cut. No, I'm kidding.
Spies on
Pluto.
Spies on Pluto. It's kind of a Mad Magazine feel almost.
A little bit.
Who's the artist on this?
It's on Pluto.
Proposed
Architect.
Looks very
It's interesting.
yeah.
More airtight garage. More pros.
Oh, pros. Roger in the Womb is pros. That what is this one
Bells
called?
has possibilities. Oh, Only Connect comes back.
All right.
Wait, go back to the last one for a second. What was the name of the last one?
This was called
It's like Burt
Eight
Reynolds.
Bells.
Okay.
More.
It reminded me of that series that we saw, but I guess the style's not the same. It's just, and it's in color, and that was in black and white, so I don't know. And nobody knows what I'm talking about because I couldn't remember like any of the names
Last
of
Day.
the issues.
Okay, I love this old guy riding the dinosaur.
Yeah, that's cool.
There you go.
Into that.
Night
Caught right now.
Angel.
My favorite one.
Night Angel.
I don't even know what this 2-panel thing is, but it looked pretty cool.
Crazy nonsense. Ball. Dancing ball.
It looks like we don't
that's
actually
cover.
get our end of So Beautiful, So Dangerous. We're gonna have to wait another issue.
They just never
So-
give it to us. They were like, "Yeah, we're just gonna leave you on that cliffhanger."
Well, I
It
mean,
was a
they
joke.
did use it in the movie. I watched the movie the other day,
Yep.
or
you
kind
sure
of watched
did.
it. I had it on in the background. So, yeah,
I was just joking,
well, I know,
like a doof.
you know. That's allowed. That's allowed. Well, that's another one in the books. It was a fun issue. I liked that issue.
Okay. Might just be because I had to rush reading it. I don't know.
It'll do
I'm
it.
not gonna blame
I mean, I
anybody.
rushed it too. I think it's another one of the issues that I liked a lot more going through talking about it than I did when I was reading it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, I think like I'm noticing this with my Kirby club too. Um, I'm so word oriented that sometimes my first read, I'm focused so much on the words that I don't take in the pictures well enough. But then when we're talking on air, I do much less rereading and much more just looking at the pictures. And
Yep.
sometimes it makes things pop for me in a way that it hadn't before.
Sure.
It gives you definitely a different appreciation
Right.
for the artwork. Yep.
So, I mean, I had loved the Chaikin story, but like as we talked about it, as I read it more through the pictures and less through the words as we were talking about it, I just like totally fell in love with it. Um, Similarly with I hadn't actually liked the one that Peter chose, the Going Native, that much. But as we talked about it, as I focused more on the pictures as we went through it, as I noticed things like he put the tuxedo on and had his glass of wine.
Yeah. No, I actually like that one go like even when I was reading it, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, I totally understand though. Yeah. There's definitely like things that came out a lot better. I mean, even the chicken one came out and like I appreciated it more talking about it. But yeah, I don't know. It's
Well, I mean, I talked to Paul Karasik last week, and among many things that Paul Karasik has done, what he might be most famous for is he co-wrote How to Read Nancy. How to Read Nancy um, is a 300-page scholarly work on how to read one three-panel Nancy gag cartoon, breaking down every line,
one
every
single.
yes.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
I mean, it. I mean, it's really like graduate study in how a gag cartoon works, and to a certain extent, how comics work in general. Um,
Sure.
but like for the my mandatory um final question, tell me something you love that not enough people have experienced and you want them to, so you can talk to them about it. He kind of flipped it on his head. He's like, pick anything you love and then read it, and then close read it, and then slow read it, and then close and slow read it, and then read it again. Just completely dissect it.
Yep.
And that's one of the things I like about the book clubs is, while we might not go to quite that extreme, it forces me to spend a little bit more time with things that I might have otherwise, both off and on the air. And it makes it like it would be easy to read so many of these heavy metal where if like you're just flipping through it or moving fast and you're going, man, they must not have had good submissions this week or this month or whatever. But you spend a little bit more time with it. It's like, okay, this isn't a perfect story, but I know why they chose to publish it.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless it's Heilman.
It's not perfect, but it's not bad.
God damn it,
Yeah.
Hal.
I have no idea why they
Yeah.
chose Ottoman. I mean, especially since they published the entire lot of it too. It's
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So, Matthew, you want to take us out?
I would love to, Ted. And we will continue after the next page.
Hey guys, this is Tyler from 22 Panels. I'm here to tell you all about our Patreon. If you enjoy this show, please consider donating to our Patreon to keep this show going. We have many different tiers, all different levels to help you decide what's right for you. Okay, so get on out there to patreon.com/22 Panels Podcast.